Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the 7 types of financial emergencies and how to be prepared. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 7. Dried up cash flow. A financial emergency exists when one suffers the loss of their primary source of income. That is unequivocally the case. In fact, this is the primary justification for why you should have an emergency fund set aside. To make matters even worse, this could appear out of nowhere at times. It appears completely out of the blue. We at Money 254 have done the legwork for you and studied the various savings accounts that are offered in Kenya. You have the ability to search, compare, and select the account that meets your requirements the most effectively. If you are a freelancer and you have just lost a customer, or if you have lately gotten a notification that may imply immediate implications that may include, then you may have recently experienced one of these situations. The most obvious cause is the loss of a previous job. This will not only cause you worry, but it will also mean that you are unable to pay your bills, which could lead to the disconnection of your utilities. Even if you are eligible for a severance package for unemployment, it is possible that it will only compensate you for a portion of the money you were earning before. You might have been eligible for benefits from your prior employment, such as health insurance, a housing allowance, or payments to your retirement account. And if you have recently lost your job, you may find that you either have to begin supporting your plan on your own for the time being or pay for medical care out of your own pocket. It is possible that it will take you some time to find another job that pays similarly to the one you had before. If you have nothing saved up, you're going to have a hard time meeting all of your financial obligations in the future. It's possible that you'll start to feel like a failure and lose hope, which can have a negative impact on both your mental and physical health. As a result, this generates some financial stress, puts strain on your relationships with other people, and, in some instances, may drive you to indulge in unhealthy behaviors such as substance misuse. Number 6. Medical or dental emergencies. Even if you are fortunate enough to be able to keep your primary source of income, you are aware that there will come a moment when you will be required to attend to a medical or dental emergency. This is true even if you are able to preserve your primary source of income. For instance, if you suddenly become ill or are involved in an accident, you can find yourself in the emergency room of a local hospital. A visit to the emergency department can swiftly rack up bills that are comparable to those of a monthly mortgage payment or the price of a brand new vehicle. Number 5. Upkeep and repairs of the home and vehicle. As a potential homeowner, you probably don't give much thought to the whole expense of owning, operating, and maintaining your own property. The majority of prospective purchasers are interested in determining how much it would cost to either buy or build the property. If a buyer's budget is already stretched to its limit, purchasing a larger house that requires more frequent and extensive care and upkeep may be the final straw that sends them over the brink financially. If you do not want to find yourself in a situation like this, you should establish a savings account for unexpected events so that you can not only maintain the quality of your property, but also pay for other unanticipated costs. A natural disaster that causes damage to your home or problems with the plumbing are 2 examples of the kind of events that could motivate you to perform home repairs. If you own a car, the same principle needs to be applied to how you drive it. In addition to ensuring that your vehicle is in excellent condition at all times, you should also be financially prepared to deal with any unexpected costs that may arise. It is recommended that you put aside a sum of money per month, such as cash $5,000, to pay for car repairs and upkeep. Number 4. Unanticipated travel. Have you given any thought to what you would do in the event that a loved one of yours unexpectedly became ill or passed away? There's a good chance that you won't have enough time to research and contrast different travel and lodging options, especially if you are traveling in a foreign country or are simply away from home. You do not have the luxury of waiting until a better price presents itself before making a purchase. Because you don't have any other options, you'll probably end up purchasing an expensive aircraft ticket because there's nothing else you can do. Even if you found an incredible bargain, this is still an expense that you have not budgeted for and should prepare for. Number 3. Funeral costs. Even though this is a dismal topic, we are fully aware that there is no way to get around discussing it. In addition, the method by which the burial service is carried out has the potential to create a large amount of additional financial strain. When a friend of mine lost his father, I remember being astonished by how expensive the burial was and how his family battled to pay for it. I also remember being shocked by how much my friend's family strained to pay for it. Everyone was going through a trying moment at the same time. If the deceased loved one had life insurance, then the answer is that you would be compensated for your loss in the event of their passing. Nevertheless, there is no telling how long that will pass until it truly happens. Number 2. Unsuccessful investment decisions. When it comes to money, not everyone who invests ends up being successful. Investing in itself is inherently hazardous, which means that there's always the chance that one could end up losing money. But there's also the chance that one could end up making a substantial return. It is not only novice investors or those with a limited amount of experience that are susceptible to making poor selections regarding their investments. Even the most knowledgeable professionals are susceptible to them. People frequently invest with the goal of increasing their wealth, but their investments may not always turn out the way they anticipate, and they may end up losing their money. For example, when making an investment in real estate, it is not always good to depend on future growth. This is because an unexpected change, such as a hindrance in the project, can stop the construction and have a negative influence on your investment. When you are considering making an investment, it is critical to first conduct extensive research on the type of investment in which you are interested. This will ensure that you are fully aware of the level of risk that you are exposing yourself to. To put all of one's financial resources into a single venture when one is aware of the possibility that the investment will not be successful is not the wisest course of action. Number 1. Family responsibilities. This is typically a known expense for which a person can adequately prepare themselves in advance. Among the many duties that one must carry, some of the costs that one must shoulder include preparing for one's own retirement, paying for one's children's college educations, saving for one's own wedding, saving money to support one's aging parents, and saving money for one's children's job. In situations like these, it is best to have enough cash on hand to help you fulfill those responsibilities to the best of your ability. You can accomplish this goal by saving money or investing it in financial instruments that are created specifically to offer some degree of protection to your finances at particular points in your life. Insurance policies, retirement savings plans, other types of savings products, and disability insurance may fall into this category. Even though your family obligations are very well known and can be anticipated if you haven't made any preparations in advance, acquiring the necessary amount of back-to-school supplies a week before classes start is an emergency. If you have an emergency fund set up, you can rest assured that you will be ready for any situation that life decides to throw your way. The best part is that it does not require a lot of resources to get started. If you saved anywhere in the neighborhood of 10 of your monthly income over the course of time, you would have a sizable sum within a year, which might have a huge impact on how you manage your finances. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.